There's a man pushing a shopping trolley around the supermarket, and he turns the corner down one of the aisles and he bumps into another man who's also got a shopping trolley. And he apologises, saying, "I'm really sorry," he said, "but I'm looking for my wife and I'm a bit disorientated." And the other man said, "That's amazing," he said, "because my wife's in here somewhere too, and I'm looking for her as well." And the other man said to him, "Well, what does your wife look like?" And the man said, "Well, she's 5'9", she's got blonde hair, she's got a tight red sweater, a short blue skirt." He said, "What does yours look like?" And the other man said, "Well, forget it," he said, "we'll look for yours." Our lives are full of relationships. Some are close and some are not. And we all know that relationships don't always run smooth, because the people in them are not perfect. We all have our defects and our quirks and our peculiarities, our irritating habits, our little routines, and we sometimes get on each other's nerves. Why? Because we're all damaged people, to a lesser or a greater degree. And we all carry some sort of cross. Some are visible and some are invisible. It could be shyness, it could be an illness, it could be anxiety, it could be fear, loss of a loved one, stress, depression. The list goes on. St. Paul, in the second reading at Mass today, also suffered in the same way. He also had crosses to carry. In the second reading, he calls one of his crosses a thorn in the flesh. And many experts say that that was chronic depression. But he didn't let that stop him from doing his job, from living his life as fully as possible, and being of use to others. It also made him more sensitive to those around him. And that's what carrying a cross can often do. It can turn us into more spiritual and sensitive people. Because once we embrace our own crosses and we realise how tough life can be at times, it should help us to try to understand how difficult life can be for others. Life can be tough for all of us. Let us try to be gentle with ourselves and with each other. You may not know this, but I used to work at Cadbury's, the chocolate factory, but I didn't last long because they only paid me in buttons. Have a lovely day. England did great. Roll on next Wednesday and hope to see you all soon. God bless. Father Mike.